Is it okay for us to record this interaction today?
Of course.
Great. And in terms of the lesson plan today, are you using one of your own or are you using one of Mursion's?
I'm using one of Mursion's,
Okay, and which one?
the branches of government.
Oh, great. Okay, wonderful. So, the kids have some familiarity with it, but not a whole lot. So it's going to be great to just go in and introduce that content to them. Do you have any questions for me before we jump in?
Nope, I'm all set.
Great. So let's go ahead and get into the classroom. As soon as you see the kids, the scenario will begin. Have fun, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Mina.
Mhm.
All
Oh, hi.
right. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all feeling today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm a little tired, but oh, look at that ceiling fan you have. I have one in my house too.
Yeah, it's keeping me
Hmm.
nice and cool. All
Yeah, it's
right,
pretty hot.
guys. So we're going to jump on in, take attendance real quick. I'm just going to go
Okay.
from left to right. So, Mina, are you here?
Yes, I'm present.
All right. Will, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Jayla?
Yep, I'm here. I'm here. Woohoo.
Hi, Jayla. All right. Emily?
Yeah.
All right. And Carlos.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Jayla, did you have a question?
Oh no, I was just raising my hand because, you said, "Are you here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here."
Okay, wonderful. Yes, great response. All right, guys. So we're going to start with our lesson today on the three branches of government. You guys know a little bit about that from before?
Oh, yes, I know a little bit.
A little bit? What do you know, Mina?
Um, I know that the president uh, is in charge of one.
The president is in charge of one. Okay, good guess. Anybody
Oh.
else like to chime in there?
Uh,
What do you already
I,
know?
I,
Carlos?
uh, I think we have one that is the courts
The
where the
court.
judges are.
Yes, absolutely. Can anybody guess the name of what that court is called? How about you,
It,
Kayla?
I don't know. I think it's like a hard name.
It is a hard name. Anybody have a guess?
Yes, I'm thinking because I know it's not the judge. It's not. I can't remember.
Okay, it's okay if you can't remember. Because does anybody have a guess at all?
Um, I'm thinking too.
It's what they call the court. So we have the White House, which is the executive branch. Emily?
Um, is it the the court the courts
The courts. Okay.
the yeah where they have well I don't know.
Okay, so well, good guesses, everyone. So the judicial branch is the branch that interprets
Oh
the law,
right.
and they're called the Supreme Court. Yes, the Supreme Court. That's where all of the major decisions are
Oh,
made in this country.
that's what I
Yes,
was
but good
thinking.
guesses. Good guesses, huh?
I was thinking that, but I couldn't remember exactly the first word.
That's okay. This is all new information. So really good guesses. All right, so we talked about the judicial branch. You guys mentioned the president and the vice president. Does anybody know the name of what that branch is called?
Yes.
Mina?
I think that is the executive branch.
The executive branch. Good job. And we have one more branch. Will, could you guess that branch for us?
Oh, yeah, I'm listening. I'm sorry. What was the question?
So we're talking about the three branches of government. We've already named two of them, the executive and judicial. Can you guess what the third one is called?
Uh, I don't know. Like, is that the one? Is that like the Senate or something?
Yeah, very good job. Yeah, so the Senate is part of the legislative branch. Does anybody know what the legislative branch does? How about you, Jayla? Can you guess?
Hmm, isn't that like where they like sort of like create the laws? Is that?
Bingo, you got it.
Oh,
Yes. So
yeah.
the legislative branch, they make the laws in our country, right? After they make the laws, can you guys guess where it goes after they make the laws? Which branch of government? Carlos?
Yeah, I think it goes to the president.
Yes, the executive branch. Good
Oh,
job. All right. Mina, you have a question?
no, I was going to say exactly what Carlos said.
Okay. Well, Mina, how about can you guess where the law goes after it passes through the executive branch?
Oh, um, well, if it starts with the Senate and then it goes to the president, then it has to go through the Supreme Court.
Yes. And what was the name of that branch?
Oh, it's that it's that hard name. It's the no judicial.
Yep, you
Yeah.
got it.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job, Mina. All right. Great job, guys. So, as we know, the legislative branch, they make the laws. It's consisted of the Congress, the House of Representatives, and the Senate. Um, and then we have the executive branch, which carries out the laws. That is the president, the vice president, and the cabinet. Does anybody know the name of the current sitting U.S. president?
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Jayla?
ooh, ooh. Yeah. It's Joe Biden.
Yes, good job. And Mina, can you tell us the name of the vice president?
Oh, yes. It's Kamala Harris, not Kamala Harris.
Absolutely. Great job. And Carlos, do you have a
Oh
question?
yeah. I like Kamala Harris. She's great.
All right. Carlos, did you have a question?
Oh, I was gonna say I like them.
All right. Yes, good job. So, after it goes through the vice president and the president, right after they carry out the laws, it goes to the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice is the name of the person in charge there, right? Does anybody know the name of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court?
Oh,
It's a little bit of a hard one.
I don't,
Anybody can guess?
I
Or
don't
maybe
think.
somebody in the past?
Oh. Uh, I feel like we should know someone, but I can't think.
Okay. Anybody else? Emily, do you know any the name of the Chief Justice?
I I don't know.
All right, Mina, question?
Yes. Give us a clue.
All right. So, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, um, he's a man, okay?
Oh,
Jayla?
Oh, I was gonna say like give us like the first like letter of his name or like maybe the like two letters of his name and then maybe you will be able to get it.
Okay, the first letter of his name is J.
oh. Is it John?
It is John. Good
Oh,
job, Mina.
okay. But why is it a man?
Um, I'm just giving you a general clue, but that's a good question. Why is it a man? So we used to have a Supreme Court justice, the name of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Does that ring a
Oh,
bell?
yes, she was amazing and she is not here anymore, but she was very, very, very good.
Right. She passed away last
Oh,
year, and now we have Chief Justice John Roberts.
Oh, that's
All right.
sad.
So the legislative branch makes the laws. The executive branch, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they carry out the laws. And then Chief Justice John Roberts and everyone else in the Supreme Court, they evaluate and interpret the laws. All right? So we all understand what's going on here?
mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So now we're going to do a little activity where we're going to role play the different branches of government. So I'll let you guys choose.
Wow.
Um, Who wants to be the president? Who wants to be Joe Biden?
I
Mina?
Yes, I want to be president.
All right. And Mina, who do
Aw.
you elect as your vice?
Hmm. Okay, I want Jayla to be my vice president.
Jayla. All right, Jayla,
Ooh,
are you
yes.
okay with that?
Yeah. I'm Kamala
All
Harris.
right.
I love that.
Absolutely. All right. Carlos, who do
Uh,
you want to be? Huh?
I guess I will be the judge, the high judge.
The judge, Chief Justice John Roberts. All right.
All
Carlos,
right.
you are our judicial head of the Supreme Court. All right. So that leaves the Speaker of the House and the Majority Leader of the Senate. So Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. Who wants to be Nancy?
I guess I'll be Nancy, because
Emily?
I'm a
Okay.
girl.
What happened?
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
be
hear you.
I'm gonna be a girl, so I'll be Nancy.
Okay, so you'll be Nancy Pelosi, and I guess Will, that leaves Chuck Schumer. So you're going to be the majority leader of the Senate. Sound good?
Is it
All
like
right,
Chuck E.
guys.
Cheese's
So
or something?
what happened?
Is it like Chuck E. Cheese's?
It's not Chuck E. Cheese. No,
Ooh,
he's
I
a lot
like it.
more important than that. Well, I do too, but let's keep it going. So, who remembers where the law starts? Who makes the law? Which branch?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Jayla?
Yeah, isn't that like the oh, it's that name again, but it's the Senate and like Congress and like
Mm-hmm.
legislative. Yeah.
Legislative branch, yes, absolutely. And who in the classroom is part of the legislative branch?
Oh, isn't that? Oh, it's Carlos.
Not
Yeah.
Carlos.
Oh, no, that's not me.
Carlos is the judicial branch. He's the Supreme Court
Oh.
justice. Who are the Speaker of the House and the
Oh,
Majority Leader of the Senate? Do you remember?
I think that's Emily, right? Yeah.
Emily, okay, Emily, and who
Uh-huh.
else?
And Will.
Emily and Will. All right, so Emily and Will, this is your assignment. So you guys are going to create
Oh,
a law. Could be
okay.
anything.
All right.
Um, can it be like, do we have to like just say it right now, or are we gonna like write it down?
Take a few minutes to think about it, and then come up
Okay.
with a law.
All
Any
right.
law. It could be, you know, everybody eats ice cream on Fridays or something like that.
Ooh, yeah. Please create that log. Create that log.
Or it could be anything. So
I wrote one.
you have one?
Uh-huh.
All right, you want to share it with us?
Yeah. Well, I think that we need to have more time for books. So I want a law that we're gonna have an hour extra of reading every day.
That's a great law. All right. Will, do you
Oh.
agree with that law?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking more like what you said, like ice cream or something, or pizza.
Okay. All right, so Emily and Will, as respectively the Speaker in the House and the Majority Leader of the Senate, you guys have the power to negotiate this law, right?
Oh. What? What is? So I have to tell Will that he has to agree with me?
Yeah, so you guys can discuss which law do you think you want to propose to the executive branch.
All right, so Emily, you need to like create something fun. You know what I mean? Like not like books, because books are cool, but like
Yeah, I agree with Will. Okay. I guess ice cream is fine.
oh,
Okay,
I like that.
how about we can sort of integrate the two? So books and ice cream, right?
Oh yeah.
How about like every Friday, everybody gets together, we have a book club meeting, and at the end there's ice cream, right?
Uh-huh.
All right,
Yeah,
so
sounds good.
You guys both agree. So legislative branch, where does it move next? Where does the law move?
I think it goes to Nina, right? The president?
Nina, and who else? Who's our vice
Oh,
president?
yes. It is Jayla.
Jayla. So Mina and Jayla, what do you think about ice cream book club parties on Fridays?
Oh, I love that idea so much, and I think we should add pizza to it.
Oh,
Um,
okay. All right.
can
So Mina, you agree with that?
Yes, but I'm not sure if we can add things.
You're not sure if you can add things? Okay,
I
why
don't.
not?
Well, I don't know. I know I am the president and I should be calling all the shots, but I know also that we have the three branches because we don't want the president to become a forever president. So I don't know if we're supposed to change anything.
Right. Okay, good job, right? So, Mina is correct, right? The executive branch has the power to carry out laws, but not necessarily change them in any way. You guys could overturn the law, which is called
Oh.
a veto, right? But no worries. So, Jayla and Mina, do you guys agree with the law that Emily and Will created?
Mm, what do you think, Jayla?
I think that's cool. I want ice cream and books. As long as we can
Okay.
choose the books, I think that's fine.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
great. So you guys are choosing not to veto the
Mm,
legislative branch's decision.
what
You
is
guys do-
what is veto?
Veto means when you overturn the decision. So Jayla and
Oh,
Mina say, I don't really like ice cream or books. I think we're just gonna keep Fridays boring.
oh
But we
no.
don't want that. So you're gonna go through with it, right?
Yeah, 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 for sure.
All right. So once the law moves past the executive branch, where does it go? Who remembers?
Mm,
Oh, it goes to Carlos because he is the Supreme Court person.
Supreme Court. What's his title?
Oh, Chief Justice.
Yes, good job. So,
oh
Carlos, what do
wow.
you think about the ice cream book club parties on Fridays?
I really like that idea, and I love that I'm so important that I'm the last person that if I say that I don't like it, then I'm gonna ruin everything.
You are, yes, and sometimes that does happen, right? The
Oh,
Supreme Court always gets the final word. So, given
Oh,
that, what is your decision, Carlos?
uh, I think it's a great idea, and I think that we should choose our books and maybe choose our flavor of ice cream too.
Great. Wonderful. So, you guys are all successful? Yes.
All right, Erin. Sorry to interrupt your lovely class, but we are at time.
Mhm.
Congratulations on finishing it. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you a few debrief questions, if that's okay.
Mhm.
Great. So first of all, how are you feeling after that
I
class?
feel good. Yeah.
Okay, great. And how do you think the students are feeling?
I think that they enjoy the activity of being able to collaborate.
Hmm. Absolutely. And thinking back in, some of the strategies that you used, what are some that you felt you used well to get the kids involved and to get some of the strategies through?
I think building upon their previous knowledge, so asking them very open-ended questions like who the president was, and they got really excited about that. And I also think using a role play strategy helped us effectively sort of assign these roles and engage with their memory to kind of remember, oh, so this is my job, I'm supposed to do this, right?
Hmm. Absolutely. I think the role playing idea was great. I think they really got involved with that. And even earlier, I really liked that you were asking them a lot of open-ended questions. You had a nice, friendly energy about it. How did it feel with the off-task behaviors? There are a couple here and there. I mean, you caught them pretty early on, but how did that feel for you?
I'm used to it. I mean, I'm a first year teacher. I just finished my
Oh,
first
great.
year, but the way that I see it is that if it's not impacting the class, it's not really a behavioral issue. It's really just impacting the individual. And so,
Hmm.
with Will kind of sleeping, I didn't want to focus too much attention on saying, Will, hey, can you wake up? I just kind of called on him, and he was a little unresponsive at first, but just to catch him up.
Hmm. Absolutely. And I love that you included him as well. Like you made sure that he was participating, you asked him a direct question. So I think all of those things helped to get him back on track. Great. If you had a chance to do this again, is there anything you do differently or more of to improve upon?
I think I would start with having them just generally sort of abstractly kind of talk about, what is a branch, right? What do we think of when we think of a
Mm.
branch? Do we think of a tree? How many branches are on the
Oh.
tree? And just kind of building very, very general into the specifics, to kind of
Hmm.
visualize it.
Oh, I love
Um,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you said visualizing it too. Visuals are always great as well. Obviously, Zoom is hard, right? Because you're in front of a screen
right.
and stuff like that. But I think that the lesson was successful and they were very intrigued and, engaged throughout. So good job on that, right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. So, Erin, last question, and then we will be done. What is one thing that you're taking away from today's simulation that you think might be useful for you next time you have to teach a class in real life?
I think, I've never really done role play strategies before. I'm an
Mm.
art teacher, but I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that going forward into next year.
I love that because it really gets them, included. And of course, some of the kids might not, love that idea, but I think in general, it's a great way to get them really to buy in into the content. Well,
Right.
wonderful, Erin. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are done. So just
All
so you
right.
know, the recording will be available to you in the portal either later on today or by tomorrow. And if you have any issues with that, feel free to email support@mursion.com. Okay?
Wonderful. Thanks so much, Mina.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day.
You too. Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.